We love our kids so much, but their stuff really has a tendency to take over our whole home. So today I'm going to give you 3 of my top tips to help your home feel less overrun by kids and more like the whole family can live there. Hi there, it's Julie with SortWell Organizing Company. My goal is to help you get sorted to live well. I get calls from a lot of parents who really feel so overwhelmed with their kids' stuff. It's almost like no one else can live there. It's just the kids' homes, and that's not the point. We want you to live a better life because you have the time to enjoy your family and not feel stressed by all the stuff that's just creeping into every inch of your home. I remember when our daughter was first born, everything just seemed so large and so much when you first have a kid. So here are 3 easy tips that I think you can work into your everyday life that'll help make things a little bit better. First thing, use drawers and file fold within those drawers. This kind of sets you up a little filing system so that you can see everything that you have in there. It's so much easier to grab. I know those mornings getting ready for school can really get kind of hectic. So we want to make sure that you are utilizing what you can to make things go faster and more efficiently. So when I say file fold, Marie Kondo is really who introduced a lot of folks to this. You lay your clothes out, fold them once over, and then give them one more fold so that they can kind of stand up on their own. This works especially well with pants and pajama sets. The next thing I want you to have in your kids' closet is what I call a stash bin. This is great to take things off the hanger, you put it on your kid says, I don't like this shirt, I'm never wearing it again, or it just doesn't fit anymore, immediately throw it up into that stash bin. That way all of it is corralled into one place so that when you are ready to give some stuff to a good friend or maybe take your stuff to a donation place, it's already all in one place and you don't have to go hunting through. And it's out of your closet. So when you are getting dressed, you don't hang it back up only to discover once again that it no longer fits your kid. That way it's out of sight, but also tucked away and not causing stress in the meantime. It's also a good reminder that your kid no longer has that item anymore. So if you need to go get a bigger size or just a new item because the other one was worn and had holes, this is a way for you to physically see that it's not there anymore. Now let's talk about all the stuff, the toys, the books. They're everywhere. And the kids, they never want to play with the stuff where you have it. They want to bring it into every room of your home. I get it. It is really overwhelming. This tip means that you just need to create a zone. What do I mean by that is if you have a bookcase, maybe put it in your kid's room or in your kid's closet and get little bins. That way you can put a lot of stuff inside and they are tucked away. That is their home. If you get new things and they no longer fit in there, that's a great time to then go through everything that's inside your bins or on your shelves. Are they still playing with it? Did they use it enough? Have they ever touched it? That's a great opportunity to say goodbye and either give it to a friend, donate it, or if it's in just disrepair, then it needs to go in the trash. I know there are a lot of people who say one in, one out. That is a great rule in theory, but I also realize that it's not exactly practical, especially when you have kids. They love their stuff, and that's great. You don't want to rob them of making memories or maybe moving on from something, but they might come back to it. My kids have loved blocks, but they don't play with them every day, but I know that that is a toy that they will always come back to. So instead of keeping in mind, I have to get rid of something, try the idea of rotating your toys. You can put them away, maybe in a closet, get them out of sight for a little bit, and then rotate them back into their home, the zones that you've created. And that way it's almost like they're getting a fresh look at their new toys. They can get excited about it again. They're not getting run down by the overwhelming amount that is in their rooms or their play space. This gives them the opportunity to really love what they have, and you get to love seeing them play with what you spend your hard money on. All right, so those top 3 tips: file fold clothes, keep a stash bin on hand, and create a zone to keep all of your kids' belongings. Hopefully this helps you feel less overrun by your kids and more like the whole family lives there and you guys can enjoy your time together.